The hidden underground city beneath Tokyo. Imagine living in a city so large that it had to build a second version of itself underground. An invisible city. No skyscrapers, no sunlight, no famous landmarks. Yet every day, millions of people pass through it without giving it a second thought. When most people think of Tokyo, they picture neon lights, crowded intersections, bullet trains, and futuristic technology. But beneath the surface of one of the world's largest metropolitan areas lies a hidden network of tunnels, shopping districts, transportation hubs, and engineering marvels. A world that most tourists never fully discover. A city beneath a city. Today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating urban secrets on Earth. This is the hidden underground city beneath Tokyo. Chapter 1. Why Tokyo had to grow downward. To understand Tokyo's underground world, we first need to understand Tokyo itself. Home to more than 37 million people in its greater metropolitan area, Tokyo is one of the largest urban regions on the planet. After World War II, Japan experienced an extraordinary economic boom. Millions of people moved to Tokyo in search of jobs, education, and opportunity. The city expanded rapidly. New neighborhoods appeared. Office buildings grew taller. Transportation systems became more complex. But there was a problem. Space. Tokyo sits on limited land, surrounded by mountains, rivers, and coastlines. As the population continued to grow, city planners faced a difficult question. Where could they put everything? The answer wasn't just upward, it was downward. Engineers began creating underground passageways to connect train stations and protect pedestrians from weather and traffic. What started as a practical solution would eventually become one of the most extensive underground urban networks in the world. Chapter 2. The birth of an underground city. The first underground corridors were simple. They connected transportation hubs, helped manage pedestrian traffic, and made commuting more efficient. But businesses quickly recognized an opportunity. Thousands of commuters were passing through these tunnels every day. Where people go, commerce follows. Small shops appeared, then restaurants, coffee houses, convenience stores, pharmacies, banks. Eventually, entire shopping districts emerged underground. What had once been simple walkways transformed into thriving commercial spaces. Today, some underground areas of Tokyo contain hundreds of stores and restaurants. In certain districts, people can spend an entire day shopping, dining, and commuting without ever stepping outside. The underground city had become a destination of its own. Chapter 3. The labyrinth below Tokyo. For first-time visitors, Tokyo's underground network can feel overwhelming. Beneath districts like Shinjuku, Tokyo Station, Marunouchi, and Ginza lies a maze of interconnected corridors stretching for kilometers. Some passageways connect multiple train lines, others lead to shopping centers, office towers, hotels, and residential buildings. At times, the underground network feels endless. Signs point in every direction. Escalators descend into even deeper levels. New corridors appear around every corner. Many travelers have reported spending more time finding an exit than completing their train journey. Yet for Tokyo residents, this complexity is simply part of daily life. Millions navigate these spaces with remarkable efficiency. The underground city functions like a living organism, constantly moving. Chapter 4. Shinjuku. The heart of the underground world. No place represents Tokyo's underground city better than Shinjuku. At the center of the district sits Shinjuku Station, often recognized as the busiest railway station in the world. Every day, millions of passengers pass through its platforms, tunnels, and passageways. But Shinjuku Station is much more than a transportation hub. Hidden beneath the streets are shopping centers, restaurants, convenience stores, medical clinics, and office connections. Entire commercial districts exist underground. For many commuters, daily life unfolds almost entirely below street level. Morning coffee, lunch meetings, shopping after work, everything can happen within this subterranean environment. The station is so vast that even locals occasionally lose their way. It's under Chapter 5. The engineering wonder beneath Tokyo. But perhaps the most impressive underground structure in the Tokyo region isn't a shopping district or transportation hub. It's a hidden engineering masterpiece designed to protect millions of lives. Officially known as the Metropolitan Area Outer Underground Discharge Channel, this enormous flood control system is often referred to simply as GCANs. Located beneath the outskirts of Greater Tokyo, the facility was built to combat devastating floods caused by typhoons and heavy rainfall. The scale is almost impossible to comprehend. Massive vertical shafts descend deep underground. Gigantic tunnels stretch for kilometers. Enormous reservoirs collect excess floodwater before it can reach densely populated areas. The most famous section is a colossal chamber supported by giant concrete columns. Chapter 6. A model for future cities. As cities around the world continue to grow, urban planners are paying close attention to Tokyo's underground development. The challenges facing modern cities are becoming increasingly familiar. Population growth, limited space, climate change, infrastructure demands. Many experts believe that future cities will need to make greater use of underground environments, transportation systems, commercial districts, data centers, emergency infrastructure. Tokyo has already demonstrated what is possible. What began as a solution to overcrowding evolved into a fully functioning underground ecosystem, a second city operating quietly beneath the first, invisible to many, essential to millions. Conclusion. When most people think of Tokyo, they imagine what they can see: the skyline, the technology, the energy, the endless sea of lights. But some of Tokyo's greatest achievements are hidden from view. Beneath the streets, beneath the buildings, beneath the footsteps of millions of people, there exists an extraordinary world that few outsiders truly understand. A city beneath a city, a masterpiece of engineering, planning, and human adaptation. And a reminder that sometimes the most remarkable places on Earth are not above us. They're hidden just below our feet. Thank you for joining us on Beyond Borders. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world. Because the next great discovery may be waiting just beyond the border. The world is filled with extraordinary places, hidden stories, and remarkable people. And today, we've uncovered just one of them. But beyond every border lies another mystery waiting to be discovered. In our next episode, we'll take you to a new corner of the world and reveal a story even more surprising than this one. Subscribe to Beyond Borders and join us on this journey across cultures, cities, and history. Because the next great discovery is closer than you think. See you in the next adventure.